Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 33 of WWE vs. TNA. I'm Swarley, as always, joined fresh out of the tax mines. It's Nick. Nick, what's going on?
Oh, I don't know if I like calling them mines, but I'm doing well.
All right, good. I'm sure you're happy the deadline has passed. And if you're watching this and going, the deadline passed, it's too late. You're fucked.
Yeah, don't email me.
Yeah, it's going.
First of all, it's like 8 p.m. I'm not responding to an email. Second of all, it's too late, man.
Yeah, it's over. But yes, we have a Christmas Raw coming up tonight, and then I guess we'll have a. Actually, what is Christmas is going to be on a Friday. That's when my show airs, right?
Yeah, I think yours is like a legitimate Christmas.
Mine is we have to do Christmas Raw and Christmas Impact. I didn't even think of that. Like, my show truly should be like like I should punt it. Like, that's what they would do in real life. We would just do like a wacky non-canon Christmas episode.
Or a clip show, one or the other.
Yeah. No, we're not doing it. I mean, come on. But anyway, yeah, do you need to do anything before we go ahead?
Nope. Should be good.
All right. I did it the first day available. Oh, those were the days. That was me in like high school. Getting my W-2 for my one job and just like doing it by hand and being like, this is so easy. Just put the numbers in the boxes.
You mean that's not what it is for me as well? I don't just put the numbers in the box. That's crazy. But all my clients say I just put the numbers in the boxes.
And then I'm sure you say, well, then why don't you do it?
Send them the fucking Mario Maker meme. You fucking do it if you're so smart then.
Is it possible to do a clip show in TEW? Yeah, I think so.
No.
Well, like,
you would get like hit.
You can have pre-recorded matches, but you would have to have them ready to go ahead of time. Like, if I taped a bunch of stuff as, like, dark matches, I think we can do that.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Very sad, because it's something that I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
But you cannot. You would still get dinged for not having any live matches at the show.
Okay.
Unless you're a Puro company, and then you could run a highlight show, but you don't get to pick the matches. It's stupid.
All right, Skiff. Where we... Skiff. All right.
Excuse me.
Listen, we've been watching a lot of WrestleMania weekend stuff already.
Yeah, that checks out, actually.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a pass.
All right, thank you. Where are we running Raw?
Tri-State.
Tri-State.
I have down Sun National Bank Arena, but it's literally any of them would be fine.
New York, New Jersey, or Pennsylvania? Give me a state.
Let's go to Pennsylvania.
All right, Pennsylvania.
Oh no, this got to be in New York. This got to be in New York. This has to be.
Got to be in New York. All right, well, you can go to Nassau or you can go to Rochester.
Let's not go to Rochester.
Wait, hold on. We could do bigger. We're only at 16, but you could draw like 18-5. Hold on.
Oh. Yeah, let's get the Garden then.
Yeah, you could literally run Madison Square Garden.
Hey, we should run Madison Square Garden.
Sure.
I don't think it's being used at all in December.
Yeah, not on Christmas. Well, it's not Christmas. It's December 20th.
Yeah. It's not like the Knicks, the Rangers, probably a bunch of Christmas shows.
This is a Christmas show.
Sure.
All right, what do you want?
Let's have an angle idea and then a creative finish.
Angle idea, likely.
Probably not going to use that. Discard.
Okay. We're close to the Royal Rumble. Not as close as you think. The Rumble's on like January 30th. It's still quite a ways away. Oh, near certainty.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll probably Probably use that on the New Year's. Probably not going to use that tonight.
But it's Christmas. Nova's here. He wants to hang out. He's a friend of Stevie Richards.
Sure, man. You're 32. You don't want to like work.
Nah.
You just want to eat catering.
Yeah. What if the game forces us to do a Eugene push? Why would it do that? was that modded into the game? Why would that happen? William Regal has been giving booking tips to Danielson. Punk yelled at Maven.
Punk, it's Christmas.
Training. It's probably what he was yelling about. Like, oh, it's Christmas, but instead of being home with my family, I'm here talking to you, Maven. You piece of shit.
You don't have a family, Punk. Shut up.
And that's what Maven said, and then they almost got into a fight. Anyway, Bryan Danielson was cheerful to be around. I can only assume that means he dressed up as Santa.
Correct.
Yeah.
Had to have.
Hurricane pulled a rib on the locker room, gave everyone lumps of coal.
What a guy.
Matt Hardy did karaoke. He did Little Drummer Boy.
This is
Bret Hart is passing on tips of psychology to his niece Natty.
Oh, Bret might have to stick around then.
Yeah. Is Natty on the main roster?
I might have signed her and never sent her down.
That sounds like something we would do. Chris Jericho thinks Bryan Danielson has a bright future and he wants to put him over. Well then.
That's so good.
The Christmas miracle happening tonight on Raw.
Do I have that book literally tonight? No, I do not. But that is the direction that was going. I think that's gonna be.
Hey, it's Christmas. You want to do any locker room stuff?
Let's go do team bonding.
Yeah, it's Christmas.
Christmas in the city.
Hey, you only worsened one relationship, although it was between Shawn Michaels and Batista, which seems bad.
Yeah, that's not great. But everything else seems okay.
Yeah, everything else went good. I'm glad he I know this was like several updates ago now, but I'm glad he made it so that they're separate. It was so hard to look at the giant list.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Christmas Raw.
All right, we're starting with Stone Cold.
What?
Stone Cold is going to come out. He is going to say that there has been reviews of the 2 semifinals matches. And we are going to book The Rock versus Kurt Angle at the New Year's Raw in a rematch. No time limit. There must be a winner.
I can't believe they're going to go 90 minutes on Raw.
Well, the first 45 will be on Raw, and then the rest will be off air, only for the fans.
You can download the WMV file on WWE.com.
Whoa. DVD exclusive.
Yeah, there you go. $6 minutes, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want a script. What?
We are gonna give them a gift here tonight. A 6-minute angle. Mick Foley is Santa Claus.
Great. Perfect.
Mick Foley comes out to give gifts to fans in the front row. And then the newly extreme Rob Conway is going to come out. Rob Conway is going to say that this is the extreme legend, this is what he has been reduced to, dressing up as the least extreme person of all time, Santa Claus.
Oh, this is
Mick Foley.
serious. This is not comedy.
No, this is comedy. This
Okay.
is comedy. No one's supposed to take Rob Conway seriously when he says this.
That's fair.
And Mick Foley is basically going to be like, I mean, I just like having fun, but that doesn't mean that I can't. That doesn't mean that Santa Claus can't whoop some ass tonight in a wrestling match. Santa Claus versus Rob Conway, and we're gonna do Santa Claus versus Rob Conway.
Now, this is WWE in 2004. Is this like a North Pole street fight?
No, of course not. This is a street fight on 39th Street.
34th?
The movie 34th Street?
I think. What are those? 30 something. Swirls,
maybe
you
around
blasting
34.
Liv Morgan's new hit single. Is that real?
I don't know if that's real.
I feel
I
like
don't want to know if that's real.
I feel like I'm having a stroke. You're saying things and I know what they mean, but none of them make sense. Oh my, yes. Okay, great.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's called Trouble. Does it go trouble? Because I've heard that. That's good. Yeah, that's a good one. Are we just booking Santa Claus versus Rob Conway right now?
Yeah, in a street fight.
All right, great. Oh, it really is a street fight. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that? Oh, it is. I wasn't sure if it would be.
Yeah, they're both wearing jeans, except Mick Foley's wearing Santa Claus outfit on top of them.
How long is this?
It's got to be like what, 6 minutes? 8 minutes?
6 minutes. Yeah. Can this? I mean,
6 minutes.
surely Mick Foley. Yeah. Can Rob do any of the things you're asking him to do? No, not particularly.
Nope.
Do you want to make this a wild brawl or a hardcore or whatever?
We can make it a wild brawl for now.
Okay. It's very early 2000s Christina Aguilera coded. I mean, that sounds okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's just a pop song.
Yeah. Well, you won't catch me saying anything bad about Christina Aguilera. I'll tell you that.
Nope. This is an ex-Tina hate free zone. Samoa Joe promo.
Is he also Santa? Is everyone Santa?
No, but Samoa Joe says that he might as well have been Santa because he gave the WWE the gift of an actually relevant intercontinental title. And no one before him and no one after him will make this title as prestigious as he has made it.
He's just cooking for 6 minutes?
He's cooking. Yeah, and this is his open challenge shtick as well. So he's cooking into an open challenge.
Okay. Who's accepting the open challenge?
Devon Dudley, come on down.
TNA.
EC dub.
But okay, but like this match 100% happened for the TNA TV title. Like 1,000,000%.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like post flinging himself down a flight of stairs, Samoa Joe versus Devon.
Yeah, in like 2010 or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume Joe simply wins.
Yep, 10 minutes, Joe wins. Backstage. Inside the office of Steve Austin. Triple H comes in. He says he won his match. He didn't tell Sean to enter. Sean did that on his own. And it is not fair that he is not in the match next week. Or at the New Year's show, not next week, 2 weeks from now. And Steve is going to say that basically, it's out of my hands, but let me tell you something, Hunter. If it was in my hands, it'd still be a no. Now get the fuck out of my office.
Are they in this? They're not in a story. Oh, well, I have talking all about all those people. Are they in the storyline? Who knows?
Is anyone in a storyline right now?
That's a great question.
Dwayne and Paul.
Sting
The Rock should have been talked about.
Sting and The Undertaker are in the WWE title.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Yeah, no, these guys are all in the thing, so that's fine.
Okay.
If I make this storyline development, it will work.
Develop the story, yes.
Yes. Complains to Austin. Austin tells him to kick rocks.
Holy shit, I double booked Devon Dudley. I'll fix that when we get to it.
Bro, what is with
Of
the
all the-
Devon Dudley fucking obsession?
Of all the people to double book on this fucking roster, CM Punk squashes a face.
Yo, Jem Noble has just come into my chat and just keeps saying things that I don't know if they're real or not. Are they doing 8.5 hours of WrestleMania? That sounds like... I thought the whole point of 2 nights was so that you weren't getting 8.5 hour shows.
I read that and thought, oh, that must be between the 2 shows.
Yeah, surely, right?
Right? They're not doing...
You can't... All these
17
WWE
hours.
fans who are like, oh, the AEW pay-per-views are too long. Surely those people aren't going to sit through an 8.5 hour WrestleMania, right?
No one actually watches the full WrestleMania. They're going to watch clips and then talk about it tomorrow.
I get the ESPN gimmick for free. And I can technically watch WrestleMania, but I mean, I don't think I want to, even for free.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
I mean, it's not free. It's a big time commitment. If it's fucking 17 hours.
Yeah. God. All right. Anyway, what's next?
CM Punk match.
Oh, great.
Just versus a baby face. Let's see who we got out here.
Versus not Devon Dudley.
This wasn't the Devon match.
Oh, okay.
Let's just throw this little known Rob Van Dam. Funaki. You could have a match on Christmas.
Well, never in a singles match. Oh, this was on the Oh, this was during the Ken Booker T being the Sinful Six. That's what this was.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's not even canon.
No. I assume this is 6 minutes.
Yes. CM Punk bah humbugs his way to a win.
Is he defending the Cruiserweight title?
He wasn't, but it's a special Christmas.
It's Christmas. Yeah, it's Christmas.
Gotta defend the Cruiserweight title against Funaki.
This was Funaki's Christmas present. He was a good boy this year, so he got a Cruiserweight title shot.
Wow. All right, tag match. Gail Kim.
Uh-huh.
Bryan Danielson.
Uh-huh.
Charlie Haas. Not Devon Dudley. And Victoria. Oh, Charlie's a heel. That's right. Back out. Not back out. Switch him out. We need him. We need a face here.
You turned Victoria
right.
face, right?
Oh, she has.
No, she's a heel. She's also a heel. So you could just do an all heel match, because, I mean, it doesn't matter at that point. Whether you put a face in or not, you're going to get dinged for face heel combo.
Yeah, but then I get dinged for. Oh no, yeah, fine, fuck it, whatever. Who cares? It's Christmas.
It's
Throw
Christmas.
four heels out there. It's Christmas. The winner of the match is fucking Bryan Danielson over
Yeah.
Charlie Haas, the
Yeah,
person
no.
who wasn't originally in the match.
Saw that coming. Any other notes?
Now, post-match, Chris Jericho saves, I guess, Victoria, because fuck Charlie Haas. He saves both from Danielson and yells at Danielson. So really, this is more him yelling at Danielson
Okay.
than anything else.
I'm going to change this to him working the crowd and Danielson working the crowd.
Sure.
Make it, what, 3 minutes?
Yes, 3 is what I have.
Jericho saves face team and then yells at Danielson.
Oh, we got 2 matches here. We got Hurricane versus Matt Hardy.
Omega. Omega.
Wow, big Kenny Omega fans in the crowd. The winner of this storytelling 10-minute match is the Hurricane.
Oh.
Hmm?
Is there any other story, or is it just the story of the Hurricane wins?
Christian botch interference.
Sure. Send the real.
I guess the
star
story
out
would
there.
be, wow, the Hurricane. One, if he does that at the fucking New Year's show, we'll have new tag champs. But we'll also do the botched interference. Why not? And then Rey Mysterio versus Super Crazy, just casually thrown in here.
EC dub. EC dub.
Let these two cook.
Huh?
Eddie at ringside.
Sure. That seems like a cheat code, but sure.
The storyline is literally Eddie could cheat, but he hasn't. He isn't. He needs to be there to not cheat.
Do you think there's like a spot in this match where they're both down and Eddie's like looking at a steel chair and like biting his lip, like, oh, I could slide it to him.
I think there's a spot where like Super Crazy's down in the corner and Ray's down as well, and Eddie could go and like get a couple cheap shots in, and he's doing the same thing of like, oh, I could do it, but
His neck's right there and it's so chokeable.
yes. And then the main event. Six-man tag main event on Christmas, baby. No one's got to work hard. It is The Undertaker, The Rock, and Sting versus Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, Triple H.
It's the naughty or nice 6-man tag. No, that sounds like a Divas match. It's the I got nothing. The Team Grinch versus Team Santa.
We'll workshop it.
Yeah, we'll work. We got a writing team. They'll figure it out. How long?
I don't know. I've seen our writing team. 20 minutes. Baby's up on fucking Christmas. Come on. Give it to the champ. Give it to Sting.
Sting. Preferred loser.
Sean.
Any other notes?
No, thank you. And then we'll just end the show with the baby faces celebrating. A crazy concept. Just the winners celebrate and no shenanigans occur.
Midas 8 is now following. Thank you, Midas. Or Matas, I don't know. So that was Sting. That was Del Rock.
And The Undertaker.
And The Undertaker, yes. The most Christmassy wrestler of them all. Merry Christmas from the babyface team. There's no heartwarming.
Yeah, there's no
or-
like Hallmark.
Yeah, well, it's serious. It's very serious. I assume this is like 3 minutes.
Yeah, it's 2004. Christmas is still a very serious thing. No scripts on Christmas.
No
You're
scripts
right.
on Christmas. That's Raw, I suppose.
Yes. That in fact is Raw.
I mean, here's the thing. You're like, oh, no one's going to try in the 6-man tag. They're going to get like a 94.
No, I mean like there's six. There's
Yeah. I get what
three
you're
on
saying.
each side, so they don't have to work as hard.
Right.
Not
But
no
like,
one's gonna try.
but like, if this really was a Christmas show, they would have like a house show match. You know what I'm saying?
I should mark every match as storytelling. Just to fucking...
Yeah. Everyone relax. Big fan of the YouTube series. First time catching the stream. All right, cool. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out.
Yes.
But yes, I think this show's gonna get like, you got a 97 last week, so I think this is a little worse because you don't have two of your top guys having a 20-minute match. So I'll say like a 93.
Yeah, I was thinking like low to mid 90s, so 93 sounds right too.
100 for this. It's
Oh,
Christmas.
yeah.
What?
Wow, Christmas in Madison Square Garden, yeah.
My little Christmas present from Stone Cold to the fans. We're gonna have a no time limit match. What? But not here. But not on Christmas.
Yeah, well, fuck you
in
all.
2 weeks. A 68 for this is, could have been worse. Rob Conway.
I'm shocked that
Yeah.
this was this good.
Yeah, Rob Conway could have really torpedoed this. I mean, he did, but
I think the match will be worse than a 68.
oh yeah, only slightly. And they had no chemistry, so if they had chemistry, it could have been fine.
Yes.
But as is, it gets a 63. 86 Samoa Joe promo.
Yeah, he gave a gift
Yeah.
to the WWE.
Yeah, sure did. Then a 79 match with Devon. Jeez.
Hey, this Samoa Joe guy is pretty good.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good. 86 for Triple H and Austin in Austin's office. Triple H did a bad job.
Yeah. That's why you're not in the #1 contender match, Trip. You did a bad job.
I don't want to script, but I also don't want to improvise my dialogue. So you're just gonna stand there? I guess so. It seems that way, doesn't it?
I wish someone would give me the words to say. So you want a script?
No.
It will never be scripted.
I want to improvise the dialogue, but not have to think of the words. I don't think we can do that, Paul. Well then, I guess I'm just gonna be very good. 53 for Punk.
Be a double.
How is
Double
Punk?
non-click.
Punk is worse than Rob Conway.
Well, yeah.
If you gave Rob Conway CM Punk's push, he would be crushing him in numbers.
Yeah.
Just
that's a little crazy.
look at him.
But,
Can we get Rob Conway down to cruiserweight? Can he, he take this title off Punk?
Rename it the hardcore title.
Yeah. 67 for the mixed tag.
Okay.
Even Charlie Haas is getting better numbers than Punk. Like, I know Punk didn't click with Funaki, but it shouldn't be close.
Haas was just pushed a little, so he's probably still got some overness.
A 75. Chris Jericho has a gimmick that's getting stale. You don't say.
That's crazy. Can you go to booking screen so that we don't forget this?
Yeah.
What is Chris Jericho's gimmick in 2004?
Cocky.
True.
Yeah. I mean, he's a face, so maybe it shouldn't be cocky. Although it gives him boost on charisma and microphone.
Let's keep it swagger, but we're gonna do a gimmick change.
Okay.
Swagger Rockstar.
Sure. I would say that's pretty generic and safe, but not like, maybe like a here.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. All right, back to the show. A 76 for Matt Hardy and the Hurricane.
Huh.
Omega.
The better halves for his better team storyline advanced. Yes, the better team of the Hurricane and Rosie.
I said what I said. 82 for Ray and Super Crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
He didn't cheat.
No, this also advanced that storyline because Eddie was at ringside.
Sure. That makes sense though. Like
Yeah.
that I was actually looking to do, but still funny.
Yeah, 95 main event.
Yeah, these are 6 good wrestlers in 2004.
Yeah. 75 for the baby faces putting on Santa hats, I assume. Undertaker wearing a Santa hat is pretty funny.
He's not doing that. We shouldn't have. He walked out.
No,
We
I
shouldn't have
think that's
included
what
that
this whole
man.
segment is. I think this segment is The Rock and Sting kind of being like, "Come on, Taker. Come on, it's Christmas." And he's like, "I'm an undead being." Like, come on.
He is foreshadowing a heel turn. So
There you go.
he doesn't put the hat on.
Only a 91. I thought this would be higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And 53
it
CM
was
Punk
Christmas.
segment.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah. Velocity time.
Velocity time. I have nothing booked for Velocity.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, you booked a Devon. See, you booked a Devon Dudley last Velocity. You booked a Devon Dudley match on Raw. Perhaps, may I suggest a Devon Dudley match?
No, the Devon Dudley singles push has not been going great. It's not been what you want. Let's have Hurricane and Rosie get a win. We'll start with that.
Sure.
Hurricane and Rosie, why don't you be
Have they beat the nice Italian boys yet?
No, I don't think they have. That was where I was going as well.
They have not. How long?
That's fine.
Okay. Rosie or Hurricane?
Let's give Rosie a win.
Yeah,
He's gonna
he
go
needs
into a
it.
title match. Yeah.
Is CM Punk's Spooky Boy stable still a thing? Yeah, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you don't really... I mean, in real life, they're still wearing the t-shirts every time they're out there, so you're remembering it better.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they did shuffle a little bit recently. Oh, there's also that.
Booker T joined the group and then stopped getting booked. Classic.
Rob Conway joined the group and has not stopped getting booked.
Did he join the group?
Yeah.
So he did. Truly no memory of that.
Booker T and Rob Conway in a match
That'll show me.
versus the nice Puerto Rican boys.
Are they faces?
Conway doing.
They sure are.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine they're like the whitest of white meat baby faces, like just almost young lion-esque baby faces in the company.
Primo
right
and
now.
Epico, basically.
Yes. 8 minutes on this one, maybe.
What happened to the
Booker
Dum Dums? The Dum Dums are here. They're just not in Sinful 6.
CM Punk got rid of them because they were bad and replaced them with Booker T and Rob Conway. CM Punk may not make the best decisions as a leader.
Booker's winning.
Yes. And then the Dum Dums come out and attack.
Yeah. Dum attack. And to be clear, they haven't turned.
No.
This is just
Nope.
all heels.
All heels.
Great. Now we're booking. Your mentor, Vince Russo, would be proud.
Bro, who cares if their faces are heels?
Shades of gray, bro.
Story. What do you mean the crowd needs someone to root for? You know who I'd like to have a match?
Who's that, Nick?
Ultimo Dragon.
Sure.
Is Ultimo still recognizable?
Yes.
Let's fucking do Ultimo and Jamie Noble. That sounds sick as hell.
Has Nick booked it? Not as a singles, surprisingly.
No. And let's let them cook, and this will probably get moved down to opening the show because you cook to open shows.
Midas, subscribe with Prime. Thank you, Midas.
Wow, thank you. Very funny that Jedok said give him money right after Midas subscribed.
Does that work? Can I just go give me money and then they do it? Is it that easy?
All right, so we got 18 minutes left. Regal hasn't done anything. Danielson hasn't done anything. Jericho hasn't done anything. Those three are going to talk in one segment.
Okay, great.
Jericho coming out again and challenging Danielson again to another match, because I'm pretty sure they faced on the last pay-per-view. And Danielson will accept. He's going to accept for tonight because he's fucking Bryan Danielson. He's a madman, and Regal's gonna like come in and be like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! All right, no, we're not doing that tonight." We will do that at the special New Year's Velocity in the main event.
New Year's Velocity.
I think Chris Jericho actually does that.
Like, Raw is on Monday, Velocity's not till Saturday. It's a week after New Year's.
So next week's would be the New Year's Velocity then.
I mean, it's closer to New Year than the one after that.
I think it's legitimately on New Year's.
Well, there you go.
And then we need a main event. Let's do another 6-man tag, baby.
Sure. The holidays are the time for 6-man tags. That's what I've always said.
Don't do Cage of Death. We don't need to go crazy.
95 bits from Billy the Willie from Chili's. Thank you, Billy. What's up with you? I'm booking. Well, Nick's booking. I'm just clicking buttons.
I'm clicking buttons over here. Regal, Danielson, Gail Kim, Shelton, Chris Jericho, Emi Sakura.
Gail Kim and Emi Sakura just can't get away from each other.
Shelton, honorary rock royalty tonight.
Sure.
We are going to have, I think 10 minutes is fine here. We're going to have Victoria come out and prevent Akira Hokuto, but we don't know how to do that in the game, so we're just going to do a distraction. Victoria distracts Gail Kim.
I'm waiting for my Knicks to win the NBA Finals. Well, you and Nick alike.
We can make it. I don't see many teams beating the Thunder or Nuggets, but we can.
Listen, you gotta believe. You can't just be like, oh.
No, anytime I believe they fucking failed, and anytime
you gotta put some faith in them.
The only time they made it to the finals was the one year I was like, this team fucking sucks. I hate it. they're terrible. So this is me.
Anything can happen. If fucking Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's ACL could explode, and then
they have fucking.
I know they have so many other guys. I know.
It's so insane.
Yeah. It turns out the strategy of like, what if we just had every draft pick ever is a pretty good one.
Yes.
Yeah. Is Emmy pinning Gale?
No, because then Victoria wouldn't be like that. Would just lead to another Emmy Gale.
Yeah.
That's just to advance the storyline. I think Shelton has to pin Regal in order for him to get a rematch here.
Okay.
So we'll do that.
Regal might say no.
It's a 6-man tag.
Yeah, he's cool.
We're good on time somehow. We're good on fuck it. We ball. It's velocity.
Surely you want to put this in some kind of order?
I was about to say move the Ultimate Dragon down to the opening.
Sure.
Move the Jericho challenge to after the opening, and then I think we're good.
Yep, then match, dum-dum attack match. Boom, booked.
That's a velocity.
When did Rob Conway join the Sinful Six? Billy, that's what I'm saying. Nick was literally just telling me he's in the group, and I was like, no, he isn't. And then we looked at the stables, and he was in there, and I was like, what? I truly no memory of doing that.
When the Dum-Dums were kicked out.
I remember adding Booker T. I truly do not remember adding Rob Conway, but clearly he's in there, so it must have happened.
I didn't hack your computer and do it the time away.
Get out of my computer. This will probably be okay. I mean, this promo should do well. The main event should do well. I don't know, a 77.
Yeah, probably. Far too good for what I've put on this show.
Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe not.
Okay.
We did not give Ultimo money, so he probably dogged it. Yeah, low morale. Yeah.
Why are you so mad, Ultimo?
I don't remember why he's so mad. That's a you problem. Maybe you should just fire him.
You can't just keep saying that.
It's got to work. It'll work eventually. 76. Danielson probably took... Oh, we should change Jericho's gimmick.
Yes.
Yes. And the Rockstar gimmick, and it is great. Then no pros or cons.
Which is fine. I will... Like, Jericho is not the most important. He's good, but he's not the most important guy. So no pros or cons is fine.
68 for Hurricane and Rosie defeating the Nice Italian Boys.
Great.
We keep calling them Nice Italian Boys, but they're heels. So are they... I guess that's the gimmick.
Yes.
Hey, we're
a
just
couple
nice
of nice
Italian boys.
Italians.
Yeah, we would. I wouldn't hold the ropes during the pin. I'm a nice Italian boy.
What do you mean I kicked him in the dick?
Yeah.
I'm just a nice
Yeah.
Italian.
Between you and me, I wouldn't disqualify me for that. I'm just saying, I wouldn't do it if I were you. If you know what's good for you, you wouldn't disqualify me for doing that. 56 for the new Dum Dums. Have they been christened in the chat?
The new Dum Dums is absolutely insane.
Dum Dum. All right, fine. Dum Dums 2.0. Booker
Dumb
T.
and Dumber 2.
Honestly, Rob Conway, major downgrade from the Dum Dums, to be honest. Booker T, like a lateral move at best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also need to replace Morrison, and I haven't done that yet.
Yeah. A 54. Turns out having this all heel beatdown was people didn't like it, as it turns out.
Yeah. No one cared.
Yeah. Yeah. Who could have seen that coming?
Bro, they just don't understand the vision.
Oh, Gail Kim broke her toe.
She'll be good for the pay-per-view, right?
I think broken toe is like a week. I think she'll be fine.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
What are these changes?
Victoria, maybe?
Victoria, that's what it is. It's Victoria. And you're not turning her.
I mean, this could turn her, but I think she still has the,
It's been 3 segments.
No, the, like...
Oh, it was too recent?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Tony. 66. Oh, you didn't get the bonus because you only did 2 fucking promos.
I forgot what company I'm booking.
Yeah. Like truly, I think like truly unironically, the worst velocity you've ever done, like ratings wise. I can't imagine you got worse than a 66.
That's crazy though.
Yeah, 3 days. She's fine. It was like her
toe in 3 days.
It was her pinky toe. Just like tape it up. It's fine.
That's insane.
Yeah, wrestlers are insane. 1.5 million pop recap gained in England and Australia. Boom.
Now it's time for Christmas Impact.
Yeah, my show's really gonna air on Christmas, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said something like last week about it, but I thought it registered with you, and you just seemed very surprised this week.
I had a pay-per-view to book, and I was too like in the zone about that.
Sure.
Yeah.
That is.
And it really sucks that it's like my first show after a pay-per-view, because normally that's when I would do a lot of stuff, but instead I'm just gonna be like, it's a Christmas, you know. Ooh, W1 hire Alexander Otska. They're cooking. What are his stats? Oh, I was wondering if he was just gonna have like crazy tech or something.
No, his Puro is better than his tech.
Yeah. Drug
Right?
testing.
A lot of drug testing.
Did you have a title change in the last pay-per-view? I don't think I changed a single title. No, I had 0 title. No, Daniels won the X title. That was the only title that changed. Gail Kim broke her toe. Raw rating 3.9. Really, basically 4 million.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you need to do anything?
No, I think I'm good.
No, all right. There's not going to be much title history, guys. It hasn't even been a year yet.
Yeah, yours would be what? Jarrett to Raven to AK.
I mean, I don't even have those titles because they're the fucking NWA belts. But like knockouts, it's Joni, Medusa, now Mako, TV, Abyss, Mike Awesome, Carino, X Division. X Division one at least goes back further, but it was Frankie, Low-Key, Hoovy, and now Daniels. You defend it 3 times and you drop it. That's that's the rules.
feel like that's how I book all my
Yeah.
cruiserweight titles offline, where it's just like, you got a few in you, and then move on.
Yeah. What's Gabe's booking? 75? That's pretty good.
Business skill 52.
That seems about right.
Seems high.
Yeah, I mean, 50. I mean, I was under the impression that 52 is bad, so yeah, that seems correct. Kaiji Muto, wow's fans.
Wow. He added a new move on a random tour day.
Yeah, you gotta try stuff out.
That's true, I guess. If you're gonna try stuff that might fucking bomb,
Yeah,
that's when you do it.
it's like doing it on a house show. Hey,
Kenta! Now, will you rename him to David?
No. I wonder if he's a better face or heel. I'll have to look at that. He should be a better heel.
At this time, too?
Either or. At this time, I don't know. But listen, we all know he's got that dog in him.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think I should do the very TNA thing of this era and try to see if him and Shima can be a tag team?
I mean, I would do that just because that's a fucking dope tag team.
Yeah, it is a pretty cool team. Yes, WCW's Kaiji Muto.
One of the few remaining.
No, he just came
Not
in.
remaining.
Yeah, just stole him from New Japan. Gave money New Japan to keep them afloat, and then stole their top guy.
No, you didn't steal Keiji Muto. You stole the Great Muto.
That's true.
That's a different guy.
And then WWF stole Shinya Hashimoto, which is hilarious.
Which is fucking yes.
Yeah. Vince Russo, fucking Attitude Era WWF was like, bro, you know what we need? We need a fat Japanese guy that does karate chops.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. You're goddamn right, pal. All right, here we go. Christmas Impact.
Bro, what if we make a dance?
All right, no nights off. They're gonna make them dance. All right, where would you have Christmas?
Home. You always go home.
You always go. You do go home for Christmas. So is
Unless
home
you're
Nashville or
you
is
don't.
home Florida? That's the question.
Nashville. Come on.
Well, I don't have a Nashville venue.
Like I said, Florida. Come on.
Do I have Orlando here? We just went to Lakeland. We just went to Lakeland. Because I remember doing the whole thing. Oh, right, there's Orlando. Orange County Convention Center, baby.
Is that like a room in a hotel somewhere?
I mean, yeah, it's a convention center. It's absolutely no bowl seating here. Although apparently it holds 7,500 people. So I don't. Maybe we got bleachers. I don't know. Booking team meeting. Give me a finish. Safe bet. All right, we're hot. We're hot. Give me a finish. Near certainty for Jeff Hardy.
Both of those work.
Let's go. Concussed Raven is really giving us some good ideas.
What if Jeff jumped off 2 ladders?
Oh,
Thank you,
fuck.
Raven.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Training. 16 is a lot, man.
That's not training, that's babysitting.
You Skipper did a Christmas poker tournament. Mike Awesome and Brian Kendrick butted heads backstage. What a tandem that is. Kazarian and Gorge have been hanging out. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jim Cornette yelled at Chris Daniels, yeah. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Alright, you did team bonding on Christmas. I will do team bonding on Christmas. We'll see how much worse mine is. Oh, like nothing happened.
It's Orlando. They were like,
Yeah.
yeah, we've been here before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's like 60 out. It's not even that nice. They're just kind of like, all right, fine.
Alright, we are opening with AJ Styles, who is still the world champion. Oh, you know what? I need to do storylines. Before we do any of this, I need to do storylines.
Ooh, mini notepad time.
Radar Adam, you are out of the world title because you don't click with AJ. Into the world title, the Juice. Oh shit, he's not here because he's already in a storyline. Hold on. Justice Payne almost got accidentally added to the NWA title storyline.
Yeah, then you would be contractually obligated.
Yeah, oh, we gotta do it. There's nothing we can do. Nothing we can do. Gotta do it. The Juice. And then X title, Chris Daniels. I feel like poor Frankie Kazarian is just stuck as like, hey, a new champion needs a heel to wrestle. Here's Frankie Kazarian, you know?
The Kane of the TNA X division.
Yeah, a little bit. This is essentially continuing. For now, I am going to add Rated R Adam to this. This will make sense later. KO title, we're going to run that back. New Hardcore Wrestling sucks. This is pretty much over, but I think I'm actually going to blow it off on Christmas. Because the whole point of bringing in Tommy Dreamer was to have him lose a singles match to Nick Gage, and that didn't fucking happen because Bully Ray came in to work a tag. So, Merry Christmas, it's Nick Gage versus Tommy Dreamer.
That's fucking insane.
Yep. Title. This is gonna end. This is... In fact, let's do this. Let's end this storyline. And then we are going to just add Abyss and Gorge into this. Tag titles. I'm going to keep tag titles, but I'm just going to remove a bunch of people. It would definitely be easier to just make a new one, but we gotta keep this heat. So Shelly, you're out. Chris Sabin, you're out. Randleman, you're out. MVP, you're out. Added? Jerkin.
Right?
Jerry Lee. And Brian Kendrick. Okay. TV title is remaining the same. Add storyline. Motor City Machine Guns are bad guys now. Chris Sabin. Alex Shelley. Chris Harris. James Storm. Do I need to spell that out, or?
Wow. He's doing it, folks. AMW has actually returned to television.
AMW has a feud. Oh my god. I don't believe it. It's crazy how different Scott Steiner is booked in TNA than who he was in WCW. Oh, it's crazy you mentioned that. I'm burying Scott Steiner. Giant Bernard versus Scott Steiner.
Is Rick still here even?
Rick's still here, yeah.
Okay.
You know what? In fact, we should probably put Rick in this. And then we should probably put fucking the coach in this as like a supporting role.
Oh.
A supporting role. Supporting role. Supporting role. Is there anything else I need to add? Got that. Got that. Green Hardy. Yep, got that. That's already there. No, I got everything. Alright, with all that said, we are going to open Christmas with AJ Styles coming out. Merry Christmas, y'all. So happy you're all spending your Christmas with Impact, just like I'm happy to still be the NWA champion. And then who's going to come out but none other than the Juice.
Oh, no.
And Hoovie's basically going to come out and be like, AJ Styles, you cost me my X Division title. How dare you? The Juice was going to be the greatest X Division champion of all time. And then AJ's going to be like, well, you know, you wanted to, you know, you were talking all that smack about you, your best X Division champion, but you only, you know, you're only winning matches because you were cheating. All I did was stop you from cheating. And he's basically going to be like, how dare you, AJ? I'm going to make you pay for this. No, it's not enough for me to get my X title back. I want your NWA title. I'm going to let them, like, cook. AJ promo interrupted by the Juicy One. He wants NWA title. Okay. I mean, I guess basically just stealing from what you did. We are going to do a fucking hardcore Christmas. I mean, listen, it's Tommy Dreamer and Nick Gage. Let's do the barbed wire tree.
Yeah.
Nick Gage, Tommy Dreamer, 10 minutes, hardcore. Your winner is Nick Gage. Clean.
End the story. Actually, don't end the story.
No, because I just added people to it. Yeah, we're just going to change it, yeah. Where the fuck is... Here it is. Great. I'm going to do a backstage thing before this, where Brother Ray is going to talk to Trent Acid and Johnny Cashmere. And he's basically going to be like, listen, Nick wants me to stop you guys from running in on the main event, and he probably wants me to kick your guys' ass, and I should. But let me ask you guys a question. Why are you working for fucking Tommy Dreamer? What? Like, Raven I get, okay? Raven is like a genius, okay? I hate the guy. We've got a lot of beef over the years, but, I mean, he knows what... Tommy Dreamer is a dipshit. What are you guys doing? You're gonna run out there and beat up Nick Gage, a guy you've known for years from the independents, to please Tommy Dreamer? And he's gonna walk off, and they're just gonna be like, damn.
Like, that guy's spitting, actually.
wait a minute. Brother Ray, two backseat boys. Why are you teaming with Dreamer? Not sure if I'm going to have them turn on Dreamer, or if this is just kind of going to be the end of the group, quite frankly. We'll see. Because I don't think I can turn them face. Maybe I can turn Trent face, but Johnny just came in.
I mean, you don't need to turn them face. They could still be like, yes, but also fuck you, Bully Ray.
No, but like I don't want them to team with Dreamer anymore.
Oh, because Dreamer's going to be feuding?
Bubba? No, because Dreamer's going to fucking... I'm not pushing Tommy Dreamer.
No. What I'm saying is they could leave Dreamer, but then just still remain baddies.
Right, but what I'm saying is I want them to beat Tommy Dreamer. The point of Tommy
Oh.
Dreamer being here is to lose to people less over than him, because I don't actually like Tommy Dreamer. I think he stinks.
Well, yes, of course. I think we all knew this.
Yeah.
I just
I
figured Just Pain was next.
All right. Yeah, no, there's no next. That's what I'm saying. Like I. All right. I get. Oh, is he here? He's here. All right, let's send Stan out there. You know what? It's Christmas. We gotta dress him up like Santa.
Stan Hansen is stealing Mick Foley's gimmick of Santa Claus. This is bullshit.
Yeah, no one else has ever been Santa Claus before. Mick Foley invented it. Stan Hansen is going to come out in Santa hat and wish us all a Merry Christmas. And he's going to say, you know, today's Christmas, but soon it'll be 2005. And the new year is a great time for people. You know, it's a great time to start over, start fresh. And we're going to be bringing a new match to TNA at Final Resolution, our next pay-per-view. I'm calling it the New Year, New Me match. A phrase I think I just invented in 2005. I don't think anyone had been saying this yet. It's going to be a 5-way scramble match, and the winner gets a title shot whenever they want.
Santa Claus is very good.
Santa Claus. Yes. Santa Claus tells us about the New Year, New Me match. All right. I need some kind of like main event for the show. But also it's Christmas, so the main event could be like anything. We got Abyss, we got Jeff Hardy. We got Rated R Adam. I mean, that's Abyss, Rated R Adam. The Steiners are here, but they stink. I shouldn't put them in the main event. Low-key. Jerry Lynn's... Oh, you know what? Jerry Lynn being here reminds me. I need to do a backstage vignette with Jerry and Brian. Where Brian's going to be like, hey, man, Jerry, we you know, now that we're #1 contenders, we got the next tag title shot. You know, people just been calling us Brian Kendrick and Jerry Lynn. I think we need, like, a real tag team name. He's going to be like, oh, yeah, that's a great idea, Brian. What do you think about, like, Hell's Demons? And then he's going to be like,
that's about right.
that's a little aggro. I was thinking, like, you know, the cool thing now for, like, celebrities is you take their names and smush them together, right? Like Brangelina, that's topical in 2004. So I was thinking for me and you, Jerry Lynn, Brian Kendrick, Jerkin. It's gonna be great. People are gonna love it. We're gonna be walking to the ring and the crowd's gonna be going Jerkin, Jerkin, and then Jerry's gonna be like, Brian, buddy, I think you might want to rethink this. He's gonna be like, what? What's the problem? And Jerry's gonna be like, Jerkin? Like, make the hand motion, I guess? And he's gonna be like, oh no. He's like, well, that's okay. We don't.
Made all the t-shirts.
Oh, you stole the punchline, you piece of shit. Jerry. Yeah, Jerry's gonna be like, no, that's okay. We don't have to pick that. And he's gonna be like, Jerry, I already ordered the t-shirts, Jerry. Well, how many t-shirts did you get? 10,000. 10,000. Why'd you get 10,000? I thought it was gonna be cool. I don't know. Sure can. I mean, we should make them a team.
10K was the minimum order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. What could they do as a finisher? Brian Kendrick does a sliced bread. Jerry Lynn does a cradle pile driver. Those don't. You can't make that into one move.
You sure can't. There's,
Yeah.
there's really no way.
No, there's truly nothing. Whatever. Jerkin. Alright. Every segment has them coming. I was thinking of them coming to the ring and just tossing t-shirts into the crowd, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright. You did a 6-man tag main event. I'm going to one-up that by doing a 4v4 main event.
I'll have to do a 5v5 next week.
Alright, we're going to do Low Key, Bob, Jeff Hardy. Who's left? I mean, AJ hasn't wrestled. We could put AJ. I mean, it's Christmas, right? The people deserve to see AJ Styles on Christmas.
Of course. And you can put Hoovy on the other side.
And I can put Hoovy on the other side. And they will take on Jeff Jarrett, Steve Corino, Hoovy, and I don't...
Probably Adam, right? Rated R Adam?
Yeah, sure. It is like 16. I mean, Hoovy probably needs to win this. I know Loki's got one more pin over Jeff, but I have a plan for that.
Yeah, this shouldn't be that match.
Yeah. I mean, I would love Hoovy to get a tainted win over AJ. That would really help us out here. AJ could say no, and I would not blame him. Let's go. AJ's cool.
It's happening. Everyone get excited for NWA champion Hoovy.
3-minute backstage promo with Low Key, Bob, and Tori. Where they're basically, you know, they're going to welcome Bob back. Bob's going to be like, glad to be back. Congrats on your big win. And then Loki's going to be like, now that I've taken care of Jeff Jarrett, perhaps it's time for me to go back to my and get my X title. And I think Bob should be like, hey man, do you hear that announcement from Stan about this New Year, New Me match? You could go for any title. Loki, if you could beat Jeff Jarrett, you could be the world champion. He's going to be like, I suppose you make a good point, Bob. Perhaps I should set my sights higher. What? After all, it is not the size.
Oh, no.
But yeah, that is the general idea. Low-key Bob promo. They both want to be in New Year, New Me match. How much longer until Giant Bernard's here? It's still a while, right? 10 days. Okay, so it's not like that long, but still not even next week, the week after.
Yeah. Whole year away.
All right, you know what that means. Jonathan Coachman.
Time for either a 90 or a 70.
Yep. Can we do Giant Bernard? Oh, we can. I don't think he should say who it's going to be. But here's what I will do. I'm going to send out Scott Steiner, who's going to make this worse. I'm going to do... Well, no, Coachman's in the feud, so it'll work. Basically, he's going to be cutting his promo about, like, I'm bringing in a big star. Not just big... Not just, like, both literally and just like a big star, go doing the same promo for like the third time, and then Scott Steiner's gonna come out and be like, "I don't give a crap who you're bringing into this company. I'll kick their ass just for having an annoying geek manager like you."
Yeah, that checks out. That sounds like Scott.
His promo for the third time. Steiner tells him to shut up. I think I've foreshadowed for the other thing. I'm gonna leave this tease. All right, great. 51% talking. Dude, this is a talky episode. Oh, too much Bob Holly. Come on. And far too much Hoovy. There is a lot of Hoovy on the show. Alright, let's the AJ promo is like very long. Let's chop that to 6. And then yeah, we just gotta make the main event shorter. That sucks. Drop that to 13. God, there's still too much of both of them?
Yeah, your crowd is not into that.
Alright. I can't just cut that Bob and Loki well, I could cut it down to like 2 minutes, I guess. Alright, but it's still too much Hoovy. Can we cut that to 4 minutes?
Yeah, that. Yeah, that.
It's still too much Hoovy. Damn. Alright. And yes, I do still need a storytelling match. Alright. This will kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I guess we can give this time. Alex Shelley. Chris Sabin. Taking on Abyss and Gorge. This is a storytelling match. Telling the story of these goddamn Motor City Machine Guns can't buy a win.
Didn't they already turn?
No, they're set to turn.
They're only set.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Now we can just kind of book whatever we want.
White hot Chris Harris.
Uh-huh.
Based on what? Not being booked?
They win on, when I do book them, they usually win on Xplosion. For the record. Actually, you know, instead of them here, I should probably... Frankie Kazarian needs to get juiced up a little bit here. Frankie, you're recognizable, right? Yes, great. Perfect. Frankie, why don't you take on Sanjay Dutt? 8 minutes. Cook. Winner Frankie. You know, I'm not even going to do anything. I'm just going to advance the storyline. That's all I'm going to do here. I'm going to cheat. And I'm going to advance the X title. Speaking of, we should hear from Chris Daniels.
Yeah, he won.
He won.
He did it.
just white meat babyface. Like I finally, I did it. I accomplished it. Hoovy got what he deserved thanks to AJ, but I still won the match. And, to prove it wasn't a fluke, I'm going to be a fighting champion.
As a fighting champion, that means he's fighting tonight?
No. Incorrect.
Got it.
Why would you even think something so foolish? Alright, Joni. Is Joni, like, pissed? I should check that.
I thought she was.
No, she's happy. She has cool momentum because I jobbed her to Mako Satomura, but she's happy. What are you up to, Mako? 33. All right. We could really use a match. I think Chyna's just gonna kick someone's ass because she's mad,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's mad in story as well.
Maybe we use a local. I don't really know if we have a lot of like local women, but we're gonna find out.
It would be very funny if the game was like, no one's coming in because it's Christmas.
It's 2 days before Christmas. It's not actually Christmas. Stacy Keebler's here. Who's actually a wrestler? Malia Hosaka is still a wrestler. And Chrissy Vane is a wrestler. And Goddess Athena. Who can sell? That's really all I need. 54, not great. Chrissy Vane, 64, that's better. Malia Hosaka, 65. I'm gonna bring in Chrissy Vane. Chrissy, you're a face tonight. Sorry. Six minutes. Joni, Chrissy Vane. Honestly, I don't need. This is like 3 minutes. Do you think China has the squash thing?
Good, right?
I am not. Oh, Squash Master. She does. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Domination. Joni. There you go. And then after the match, I'm going to have her continue the attack on poor Chrissy Vane. But then Mako will come out. I'm just going to put it as fighting. Mako fighting. Joni. That is Jonathan Coachman. There we go. Joni continues attack. Mako says jobber. All right, this is a Christmas Impact. I'm so mad that this went from an 8-minute promo to a 4-minute promo.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
They don't want anything to do with Hoovy. It's crazy.
Oh, he's not as over, like, I'm pushing him like a top guy because he gets 70-something matches, but his pop is only like 50. So I'm definitely, like, over pushing him. Oh, there's a lot of talking in a row here. All right, we can move some of the. What's moving up? I guess the coach and Scott Steiner? And Loki and Bob? So that can happen, like, kind of before the main event? Let's have Santa Claus, like, down here, I think. Alright. That's the show. No idea.
I know for some reason my gut is telling me 4v4 main events don't do well.
Yeah.
But I must be wrong. Like, that can't be true.
I'll guess a 74.
I hope it's better. I hope the Juice has it.
I hope the Juice has it. Juice has it.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish this could. I mean, it got an 88, so I can't complain. But God, I wish this would have an 8-minute promo like I wanted.
He'll get
Although I will say, Hoovy was very underwhelming, so it's not like he had a lot to do with this.
You think AJ is the big reason?
Yeah, apparently. I mean,
4-8.
Hoovy read AJ Green.
Yeah. Damn.
The numbers don't lie. Or the colors. The colors don't lie. 64 for Kazarian and Sanjay. I mean, Frankie got a 64. That's solid. Oh, they had chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry and got a 64. That's...
Yeah, well, Sanjay was also off his game, so that, like, canceled out the chemistry.
Sure.
Yeah, at least on his end. 86 Chris Daniels promo. Let's go!
That's crazy. What show is this?
Oh, it's almost like putting Chris Daniels in the main event of Impact every week for 4 weeks is finally paying off.
Yes. You definitely sacrificed some shows to get this, but...
It's almost like I just looked at his stats and was like, him stats. He has stats I need. Oh, fuck me. Alright, we killed the crowd with this 33. What does Squash Master actually do? I thought it made the... Should I still have done a 6-minute regular match?
Go to a dirt sheet. This should have been better.
The road agent did a bad job?
No, that's your notes.
Oh.
What did you tell them to do?
I told Joni to dominate.
That's crazy. And you did 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes, Joni dominate. 3:22.
Why would the notes be bad? Why would
I don't
notes
know.
penalize?
That's what I'm asking. She even got a bonus for her squash. Is it just like my product doesn't like squash matches? Is that it?
That's
No, but I'm
crazy.
doing like
Something-
Southern wrestling. Southern wrestling doesn't hate squash
They
matches.
love it.
They love it.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I truly don't know. If anyone in the chat or watching on YouTube understands why this did so bad, let me know. Might need to be shorter. Shorter than 3 minutes?
I mean, you did have someone dominate someone else for 3 minutes, but like,
That's not that long.
yeah, that can happen.
Yeah. Anyway, we got a 58 for them fighting, and we lost heat, so that's awesome. 60 for Stan, that's fine. Just seeing Stan in the Santa hat would be enough, you know?
Yeah. He doesn't need to say anything,
Yeah.
even though it's 6 minutes, so he probably should. But
Probably should, yeah. 67 for the machine guns in the Sinister Ministry. I'll take that. Gorge is up into the 40s.
it's happening.
It's happening. Vane is too bad. That could be.
Oh
Grant-
no, Huron might be on.
Was that? Nick? I think I might have lost Nick.
I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking.
I didn't hear you. What were you saying?
Uh-oh.
Now, see, now I hear you, but you apparently don't hear me. All right, please hold, chat. I think I'm gonna end this call and call him back. Hello?
Yes.
That was strange.
What just happened?
I don't know. I couldn't hear you, and then I heard you once being like, I'm talking. And I was like, oh, okay. And then you couldn't hear. Then I was talking, and I don't think you could hear me.
No, I definitely couldn't. And
That-
then you left.
Yeah, I just exited the call. That was strange.
Huh.
All right, let me send you my screen again.
Pretty nice, yeah.
Yeah.
But good.
All right, hopefully that doesn't happen again.
I'm gonna say that was probably on my side.
Yeah. Anyway, what were you saying?
Fuck if I remember.
All right.
I think it was the Jody might not have enough star quality or charisma
Yeah.
to dominate, but I don't know.
I don't know either. 68 for the Jerken promo. I'll take that. Honestly, if we would have gotten a 69, that would have been perfect.
No, no, no.
Oh, I keep thinking Brother Ray can promo, and he can't.
My guy, I let him go for a reason. He can't do anything.
He's Bully Ray. Does this game know who he is?
Yes, ironically. And it is accurately portraying him.
Maybe he did so bad because he was talking to Johnny Cashmere and Trent Acid.
That's it. You know what? You
Yeah.
should keep trying different people every week.
Yeah, just have him talk to someone every week. That'll fix it. A 61 for the hardcore match. There was no psychology in the barbed wire Christmas tree match.
Damn. Work a hold, kid.
I mean, I will say at least Nick Gage got a much better number than Tommy Dreamer. That makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've done good work with Nick Gage
Yeah.
in 2004.
Nick Gage is getting better numbers than CM Punk.
Yep. Nick Gage is the future of this business, and CM Punk
CM Punk is some
going to
bomb.
rob a bank.
Yeah. Yep. 87 Coach and Steiner promo.
What is happening with this guy?
The coach, baby.
Oh.
The world is watching him. Let's go. Oh man. And then we followed it up with Bob and Loki. You know, it's 63 for these three talking. It ain't bad.
No, you take
Yeah,
it, but
yeah.
also, yeah.
Yeah. Main event, 76. I'll take it. AJ got a 90. Jeff Hardy got an 84, I should say. Hoovy got an 80.
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett got an 84. I need to get Hoovy more over just because if, like, the crowd might say like a 16-minute main event with him and AJ is, like, too much Hoovy.
Get to work.
Yeah. Well, he won this match, so that's a start. 80! Let's go!
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had 3 80-plus segments before on a Impact.
No, and it was AJ, Chris Daniels, and the coach. 3 TNA legends.
It was AJ talking to Hoovy. It was Chris Daniels just cooking. That one kind of makes sense. And then it was the coach talking to Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner, who's been horrendous until now.
Yeah, that was all coach. That
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unreal. No incidents. Okay. All right. This is... Well, actually, the first thing I'm going to book is a dark match. Because fuck it. Let's see if they cook. Shima Kenta, all caps boys. Taking on the team. You know 'em. You love 'em. Andy Douglas and David Young. 8 minutes. I'm giving Seema the win. If these guys had chemistry, that would be wild.
I hope they do, just because that's rad as fuck.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I'm going to have James Storm and Chris Harris beat... Oh, they might beat some locals, to be honest. Oh, Petey Williams and Bobby Roode, who they've probably beaten before, but they can do it again. You know what? Never in a straight-up tag.
okay.
That's shocking. For squash matches to work, the loser needs to have 79 plus selling. Well, that's the problem. Chrissy Vane certainly did not have that.
No.
I don't think any of those women did. Alright, I'm gonna do a thing that's like later in the night where the machine guns are kind of backstage moping. Kind of like, oh man, we're really going through a rough stretch. It sucks, dude, blah, blah, blah. And then AMW is going to walk by. You know, they just had a match that they just won. And, you know, they're going to be like, hey, boys, you know, sometimes you got rough sledding, but you just got to hop back up on the horse. You know, me and Cowboy over here, we lost our NWA tag titles. Didn't keep our spirits down. We're going to get back to them someday. You guys just got to stick with it. And maybe kind of, you know, but maybe in a way that the machine guns find a little condescending.
I was about to say, hey, yo, fuck that guy.
Yeah. AMW.
Not just the machine guns. I found it condescending.
Tells MCG to get back on the horse.
Getting back on the horse was you losing again.
You dumbasses. All right, well, good. I'm glad I've turned the Motor City Machine Guns heel to immediately babyface them.
Yes.
Yeah. Is there anyone that like needs to be on the show? No, I pretty much got everyone on that show. All right, I'm going to do a promo. Oh, I don't know if Stan said in his promo that there were going to be qualifying matches for the New Year, New Me, but he did. If I didn't make that clear, he said there would be qualifying matches for New Year, New Me.
Sure.
Sean O'Hare is going to come out. Mark Jindrak will be there. And Sean O'Hare is going to basically cut a promo that's like, you know, I like the idea of this New Year, New Me match. I think I would like to throw my name in the hat. I think this would be a big opportunity I've always been looking for my whole career. Blah, blah, blah. And then D'Lo Brown's going to come out and basically be like, hell no. Hell no. You're not just walking in here and going right into a match where you can win the world title. No, I've been waiting forever. You go to hell. And then O'Hare's just basically be like, well, why don't we... There's going to be qualifying matches. Why don't we settle this on Impact?
Wasn't D'Lo just in a title match? Am I just agreeing with all the heels?
An NWA title match? No.
Okay.
Here, D'Lo qualifier on Impact. Look this dummy.
Yep.
Yep. I do have all the qualifiers written down, so there is that. All right. Let's see. Chrissy Vane is still here, right? And I made her a face. Alright, I'm gonna book her in a match where she doesn't get squashed and see how she does. The only person she could possibly wrestle is Jacqueline Moore, so let's do that. Jacqueline Moore versus Chrissy Vane. Now there's a match. 6 minutes. Jacqueline simply wins. Let's see how that goes. Trent Acid, can you... Oh, Trent Acid could turn face. Interesting. But Johnny Kashmere certainly can't. And he's a better heel. I don't really want to break up the Backseat Boys. So I'll probably just do the thing where they do in fact just stop teaming with Dreamer. So we're gonna, first of all, we're gonna go to the stable and we're just gonna make it inactive. Maybe we'll make it active when Raven comes back. Probably not, but who can say? I'm going to do an angle. This is gonna be like a taped after his match on Impact kind of thing. I guess it wouldn't necessarily... I guess it would just be backstage on Outside Broadcast. But, you know, he's getting all, like, bandaged up after the barbed wire Christmas tree match. And he's, you know, he's all like, oh, fucking God. Could anything else go wrong? And then Trent's gonna walk in and be like, hey, Tommy, listen, we've been thinking... I don't think this is working out with us and you. And then Tommy Dreamer's gonna be like, are you dumping me? And he's gonna be like, well, when you put it like that, yeah, I guess we are. I suppose we are. All right, man, later. That's the end of this group. It gets written off on Xplosion in a 3-minute backstage thing.
Boy.
Listen, I wasn't going to put Trent talking to Tommy Dreamer on Impact. It's going to get a 45. You all are lucky you're getting this. And it's not just like it died off screen. You know what I mean? Backseat Boys leave Dreamer because he's a loser. And then they will break away from their losing ways by winning a match.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. See? Booking.
Look.
This looks like a job for BG James and Conan. You guys no, you haven't been. Wow. You guys haven't beaten BG James or Conan yet. That's shocking. Alright, I've got like 10 more minutes. I think I'm going to throw the viewers of this program a bone and give them like some kind of match worth watching at the end of the show.
It is what we say at the end of booking all of our B shows.
Yeah. But this time I mean it. Brother Ray's well known. He's a star. They'd be happy to see him wrestling Mike Awesome.
Easy to accept it in Florida, so like, you know.
Yeah, that's a main event. Anywhere in the world. And if I anywhere in the world, I mean specifically the ECW arena and nowhere else. Alright, let's open with AMW, I guess. And then Let's have the Backseat Boys fucking dump Tommy Dreamer like a fucking sack of walnuts. And then let's do that. Let's put this up here. If this breaks a 70, I'll be happy.
There's no way, right? There's no way.
No, probably not. That's why I'll be happy.
68.
69, nice. Got a 44 for this. Kenta got a 42. Seema got a 50. I mean, again, these guys don't have pop at all, so this is pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah. And Seema has been farming momentum by winning dark matches every week.
As you do.
Yeah. A 56 for AMW, simply defeating Team Canada. I will take it. This is why this happened on Xplosion. Look how bad
you said
this was.
45 and still gave him too much credit.
Yeah, I still overestimated. Unbelievable. Another 40. You know, maybe Chrissy Vane is just really bad.
This had great chemistry. Or good chemistry, sorry.
Yeah, Chrissy Vane might just be awful.
Yeah, she got a 17.
Yeah.
I think you just move on.
Yeah. A 62 for this? You gotta take that. You gotta take that.
O'Hare promos have been... I mean, 62 isn't amazing, but they've been...
Yeah, that's something. It's been enough that we didn't kick him out of the kitchen. We were like, he could, you know... You gotta watch him to make sure he doesn't, like, make a mess, but we'll let him in the kitchen. This metaphor becomes more strained every time we use it.
No, it's just better and better every time. I keep using it.
58 for the Backseat Boys, beating fucking BG and Conan. Trent was off his game. Well, that's a shame.
But they're winning now. Backstreet Boys
they're
winning.
Backseat Boys? I don't know who the fuck the Backstreet Boys are.
I fucked that up, didn't I? Yep.
Yeah, legally our lawyers told us we have to say we've never heard of that. 59 for this. Listen, we knew this wasn't going to do good. That's why it's on Xplosion.
Sure.
A 65? They both got a 60? That is a mid-card match.
Mike Awesome, who you were like pushing down because of how disappointing he was.
Mm-hmm.
Bully Ray, your big new signing.
Mm-hmm.
Same grade.
But is Bully Ray my big new signing? Because he's working with Nick Gage and Tommy Dreamer. It's not like he's going for the world title.
No, you put him in the appropriate place.
Yeah.
This time. Correct.
Also, like, you know, once we get him some momentum and stuff, I think he'll be doing better.
Okay. You can say so.
64 with the wide range of angles. We might not have broken a 60 without the bonus. Not a good show.
No.
You know, usually I give them a promo that's worth watching on Xplosion 2. I did not do that this week. It was literally just 3 promos I was too chicken shit to book on Impact.
It's very funny that I had my worst. Like, you were right there to beat the B show.
Yeah.
And you still, like...
And I said, no, sir, I don't think I will. We made 76 grand. That's good. We gained pop in the Great Lakes and Mid-Atlantic.
Okay.
And that's Impact. Nick, are you going to watch El Desperado's deathmatch show at 11 o'clock?
I'm sorry?
Despy has a deathmatch show at 11 o'clock for WrestleMania weekend.
Sure, why the fuck doesn't he? Why the fuck not, man? No, no, I'm not. I'm not watching any wrestling this week. I think
No, that's probably the smart thing to do, really.
I'll wait until I hear what was good, and I'll watch that.
Gail Kim's fully fit. Her toe's fine.
Yes, good.
You gotta Iberia getting so many house shows.
We love Iberia. It is not a tax evasion.
The Ogawa won the fucking junior title in Noah. Big
Okay.
shock there. What was that? The Noah Big Egg Rebellion. Which was not at the Tokyo Dome, apparently.
Can't you legally call it the Big Egg Rebellion if it's not at the Tokyo Dome?
No, I'm gonna.
What if
I'm suing. I mean, this is a Noah show. Not enough like tags on the undercard, but otherwise this is a Noah show. A lot of news items that I'm just kind of going through here.
a lot of the DLC type stuff that you
Yeah.
didn't Kenta sign with you
Yeah,
on written?
No, it's a handshake.
Okay.
Shima signed with me with a written deal.
Okay.
Which I reminded you as you tried to sneakily ask the chat if you should steal them from me while I was dealing with my cat.
Yes.
I caught you, you son of a bitch.
All of this is true that you just said and correct. Chat didn't sell you out.
Bam. Exclusive written contract for Shima.
Yes.
I knew what I was doing. I knew what kind of snake I was dealing with.
I don't think I've stolen a single person since the beginning of this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, what's Bonnie Brown doing on your shows?
About to be in a tag team match, actually.
Okay. Kent
He's
is
not winning, but he's about to be in a tag match.
Kent is going to Toryumon Japan. HWA wants to book Conan.
And Mark Jindrak.
And Mark Jindrak, sure. Raven did they do anything with him at Cyber?
No, I think it just ran out. Like
Yeah.
the time ran out type thing.
Sean O'Hare is also going to HWA. We got some opinions. Johnny Cashmere is clumsy. I'd cut him loose, says Jeff Jarrett. I mean, listen, I'm not going to go to bat for Johnny Cashmere. That's fine. Mako Satomura is turning into a good worker, says Ted DiBiase. Yes, I agree, Ted.
That was just Jeff Jarrett seeing that they're like no longer in a group and being like, I don't want to work with them. Don't do it.
Stop giving me shitty goons. I don't need them. I mean, week 85 star quality and 88 star and sex appeal for Paris Hilton? They have to bring her in.
You do that. You fucking do that.
Yeah. I mean, she can't talk or act or wrestle, but, surely she could do some. That is the kind of thing TNA would do. This celebrity wants to, we can get this celebrity. They can't talk or act or wrestle or really do anything, but we can get this celebrity.
I mean, TNA would have bent over backwards if they could have gotten Paris Hilton in 2004.
Jamie Noble contract ending.
Yeah, we use them once in a while. We should keep them around.
Oh.
Listen, I don't want him going to Ring of Honor, so he could lose to Val Venus.
Boo.
I have a feeling you have a vested interest in booing me here.
I can boo you for whatever reason I want. I don't have to have some ulterior Jamie Noble wanting motive. Alright, Mark Jindrak's going to Puerto Rico.
You'll
As
see
is
it.
Eddie Colon.
Yeah, that one makes sense.
Yeah.
And
Kenny
Omega's
Omega
in
is going to
Canada?
CWA, I assume, yeah. And Lufisto.
I would say that's probably Canada.
I would say it's probably Canada, yeah. Jason Cross Dawn for W1. Justice
Wow.
Payne has left New Japan due to the tour ending. Kevin Randerman gone from W1. Mark Jindrak is going to Puerto Rico.
The Justice Payne New Japan run is over.
Oh, you want to check what he was doing over there?
I mean, I don't need to, but it sounds like you want to.
Yeah.
I would imagine losing in pre-show matches.
Toryumon are hiring legit DG guys. Well, and Kenta. But yeah, mostly hiring DG guys.
It makes sense. It's the DG group
Yeah.
that got. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they are looking for a specific style of wrestler, and guess who fits that style?
No, we are gonna miss the New Year this stream by like one show, but next show we'll definitely have the New Year.
Kevin Furtick has left OVW.
Pour one out for a real one.
Yeah. Yes, TNA Impact did in fact air on Christmas. Ho ho ho. Honestly, it wasn't that Christmassy of an episode. I mostly just was like, well, I gotta advance my stories.
Stan came out in a Christmas hat.
Yeah. That's the same, you know. Our fans tuned in. They were like, we don't care that it's Christmas. We gotta watch Impact tonight.
Yeah, there were some real annoyed elders.
Nothing. He did nothing.
What the fuck?
They didn't book him a single time. What the hell?
I mean, he probably got there and they were like, you're not good.
But they didn't even book him once. How did they know? Just like had in the dojo?
Oh no.
But like Justice Payne was jacked. He wasn't like a schlubby deathmatch guy.
He is muscular, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's what a mystery.
Who did he piss off backstage?
I mean, they flew him out there and they they put him up in Japan all that time and they didn't even use him. That's just a waste of money.
Wow, New Japan wasting money?
Yeah.
In this time period?
Yeah.
Nah, never. It is chugging.
I think
Christmas.
IWA Puerto Rico was signing everybody. It was on that for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this is going. I see a lot of decisions happening.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
No, it's not that much stuff. Although there is stuff. New Japan like set up a new tour. I wonder if that was what was taking so long.
Probably.
Like companies doing schedules and shit.
Court Bar took over IWA Puerto Rico.
God. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Ooh, what did Ultra Mantis win? LXW. What the fuck is that?
Lucha Extreme Wrestling.
Okay. But like, what is that?
I don't even know if that's true, by the way.
Yeah. Sounds right. Kevin Sullivan took control of CWA.
Kevin Sullivan's booking Kenny Omega. Let's go.
Let's go. Gerard Gord. This is 2 streams in a row where a Japanese company has hired Gerard Gordeau. Now, I will say, Noah signing Gerard Gordeau in 1996 makes some sense. New Japan signing him in 2004, not so much.
Last.
But I suppose it is Inokiism. He's 48, dog.
Yeah, he's working.
Gerard Gordeau is probably best known for, like, I think he was on UFC 1, and I think he tried to, like, gouge his opponent's eye out.
Let's go.
Yeah. He's not fucking around. He's just a mean Dutch kickboxer.
And they said there weren't any rules, so
Fuck it. Yeah, that's what. Listen. Actually, I think the trying to rip the guy's eye out was a different fight, not the UFC fight. I think you know, in UFC 1, I don't know if you were a UFC 1 aficionado. You know, like on the fight where they had the sumo guy fight a regular guy, and the sumo got like kicked in the face and all his teeth fell out. I think this was the guy that kicked him. I think this is the guy that kicked him in the face.
Well, that would be why Inoki signed him. He saw that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but it was
10 years later.
It was in 1994. Yeah. No, listen. If y'all have never seen UFC 1, it's crazy. Really, all those, like, the first, like, 20 UFCs, really, are all, like, batshit crazy. They're just like, yeah, I don't know. Fight. You
figure it out.
Yeah. Everyone wants Conan, and quite frankly, they can have him. We broke 8,000 for Xplosion, baby.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
New year, new Xplosion.
The 1992 mod has like 30 Dutch shooters. Hell yeah.
30 Dutch shooters?
That's what it says.
But why? Is there just a Dutch shoot fed?
Maybe. Well, all those shoot feds are running at that time, like UWFI and PWFG and all that shit. They're all open and running. So yeah, there's just a lot of shooters in the mod in general. Also, maybe you just want your roster to die. Rings is running. Yeah, maybe sometimes you're just like, I hate this guy. I want to get him to get beat up. New Japan hires Brock Lesnar.
But not hires, just on a handshake deal.
Yeah. What could go wrong?
Hey, better them than us.
Yeah. Ron Killings is on the rise.
Let's go.
HWA is just signing everybody. I don't know.
Do they have a lot of money? Do they have more money than we thought?
They shouldn't. Maybe HWA was just in the expansion, but the expansion was like Puerto Rico and Dragon Gate. Like, I don't know why HWA would be in it.
Ooh, final battles there.
Oh, this is gonna be awful. Kishi beat Sean Morley to retain the ROH World Title. Oof. Big Ball Man beat Brian Kendrick to retain the #1 Contenders Trophy, which means, folks, eventually we're getting Kishi and Boss Man for the ROH title. Trent Acid beat Chris Kanyon. That's like a match I would watch. Yeah, I would like that. Homicide and Alex Shelley, the boys, beat the Prophecy. That's Daniels and who? No, I'm sorry. That's BJ Whitmer and Dan Moth.
Of course.
Yeah.
Wee Man did a backstage segment. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Wee Man. But, you know, Wee Man.
I mean, I know who Wee Man is, but you brought Wee Man in and just had him do a random backstage segment alone. Like, didn't give a rub to any other worker. Yeah, just him alone.
Yeah, Wee Man. Ernest Miller and Orlando Jordan beat John Walters and Chad Collier. This sucks. Like, this feels like something you would do to troll me.
I don't even know if I could be that diabolical.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because you would have Homicide and Alex Shelley losing to like Ernest Miller and Orlando Jordan. That you wouldn't be giving me anything.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just Alex Shelley lost every match. That's how you know I'm doing it.
Jacqueline Warhire by HWA, Sean O'Hare. All right. What's going on with HWA? January.
Oh, they just started.
Yeah, they just started. So yeah, I guess it was.
It's Michael Hayes, man, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So he's not who owns. So it was part of the expansion because that is not who owns it for real.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, true and true.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. What a roster Michael Hayes has put together. You know what? If Michael Hayes booked an indie, I do think that's what the roster would look like. All right, you ready for Raw?
Yes.
All right, where will Raw emanate from this evening?
Southeast in Miami.
Oh, didn't you just go to Miami?
It is important that we go to Miami again.
Okay.
For no reason, bro.
Well, here we go. American Airlines Center, Arena, whatever. Booking team meeting.
Give me 2 creative finishes, please.
Near certainty for Triple H.
Oh.
And a likely.
Yeah, discard the likely. So nothing. That's what you're telling me.
Adam Windsor, EWR legend, wants to just hang out.
A 23-year-old dude just showed up and is like, "Can I come backstage?"
Yeah. I know Dory Funk.
No.
Chase Stevens, you traitor.
Yeah. Come on in. We'll let you. Yeah.
Yeah. What are they doing over there?
No, really, what the fuck are they doing over there?
What did they do to the coach to get him to cut promos like that? We tried with that guy for like 5 years and he was dog shit. Rene Dupree and Brian Hebner butted heads backstage. Great. Devon yelled at Maven.
Hey.
Carlos Cabrera yelled at Maven.
Sure.
Training. Al Snow gave psych tips to Maven.
Sure.
This is a very Maven heavy backstage.
Always is.
You want to do any of this?
Nope.
Nope. All right. All right.
All right. We're starting with a match.
So is this New Year's?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Because I feel like we're running into the same thing where, like, next week, won't that be, like, the 3rd of January or whatever?
Yeah, it is the 3rd. It is definitely not on New Year's. You are correct.
So it's just the first one of the year or whatever.
Correct.
Okay.
We're just calling it New Year's Raw because we don't want to say the first Raw of the new year for 2005.
But like calling it that is very WWE core. Like that's what they would. The first Raw of 2005. Like they would very much say it like that. Because Vince would be like, "Oh god damn! If we say it's New Year's Raw, they'll get confused."
No, it'll get to Shaq. Shaq will be like, "That's too long. New Year's Raw."
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. We got a visitor.
Oh. Charlie's been here the whole time. He's just been sleeping.
She was doing uppies.
Yeah.
So she wanted to come.
He's gotten very good about being in here when I'm streaming. He used to like try to sit on my keyboard and like get between me and the laptop. Now he's just chilling.
Let's give them a good match to start off here.
Sure.
Paul London versus Super Crazy. Steal the show.
I was talking about Charlie, and now he is crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it. Yeah.
Yeah. Like a fly or something flew by, and he saw it, and now he wants to get it.
Well, go get it, Charlie.
He's looking at it.
Stop fucking around and go get it.
He's like sitting on my nightstand, looking up in the corner of the room.
At least you saw the fly, and it's not just like
Yeah,
cat looks
I'm not
into
just. Yeah,
nothingness.
I'm not just like, what is he doing? All right, they're cooking, I assume.
They're cooking. Paul London's winning. It should be a good match.
Yes.
After the match, because I just can't help myself, CM Punk is going to try and console and recruit Super Crazy.
Okay. CM Punk character development, super crazy something.
Character development?
It's either that or acting.
Yeah. Well, he's not acting yet. He's not making a decision. He's
Alright.
just
Okay. Oh.
took 3 minutes.
Oh god, the cat just jumped over my laptop. That was very scary. He didn't.
You would never.
He didn't land on it, but it was terrifying. I was like, no.
No.
There are so many keys that you could land on that would fuck things up, and then I wouldn't know what key you hit.
Yeah, trust the cat. Cat knows what it's doing. Cat does not know what it's doing.
Cat does not know. There is nothing going on up there. Okay.
Victoria versus Emi Sakura.
I'm gonna do a favor. Oh, she's recognizable. Okay. I was like, I don't know if either of them are recognizable.
Victoria is.
Oh, Emmy is not, and she has cooled momentum. That's rough.
Just coming off like a 3-month title pursuit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Victoria's going for the title. Emmy's not. 8-minute Victoria wins. Gail Kim comes out in a boot. It says that her entire foot was broken and Victoria can't come near her until their match.
But she's fine.
Hey, that's what Jim says on commentary.
Walking boot tells Victoria to stay away from her. How long?
That's also 3.
Okay. Gail talking. Victoria just there, I suppose.
Yeah. Not really doing much. Just
yeah.
Christian versus Rosie. Christian just beating.
Match of the year.
Christian just beating Rosie. I'm not fucking around.
No, not even. He's not even like putting his feet on the ropes or anything.
No, Christian can defeat Rosie.
All right. I mean, you're not wrong, but it's disappointing. That's all.
Angle. Earlier this week. So, outside. In this very building, Triple H spoke or like snuck in before a Heat game and spoke to Shaq. And he complained about the championship committee and how he won his match in the tournament. And Shaq is like getting ready for the game. So he's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. And Triple H is like, so I think you'll agree that I deserve a title shot at the New Year's show. Shaq's like, yep, sure. You got to go. Yep. So Triple H weaseled his way into a title match at the New Year's show.
So the Rock and Kurt Angle is still a number one contenders match, but also Triple H gets a title shot.
Correct.
Okay. How long is this?
That's 6 minutes.
Sure.
We show him sneaking a little bit. Him and Shaq have some back and forth.
He didn't drive the tank up to the Heat game.
No, this is more like a doo-doo, 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 sneaky Triple H.
Mix into Heat game and cons Shaq to giving him a title match next week.
Back in the present, a very annoyed looking Steve Austin does confirm that Shaq has, because he said he would do it and Shaq is a man of his word, that match is on. Also, he called Eddie Guerrero into his office for a reason, so Eddie's also there. Eddie, he's seen what he was trying to do, trying to stop cheating. He's going to help him out, help him on his way by having him face Ric Flair here tonight.
Okay. Austin confirms title match next week. Books Eddie, Rick, or later.
Well, next.
Okay.
That's fine. Next is also later.
That is true.
Eddie wins clean. That's how this has to end.
Would you say they're telling a story?
Absolutely are telling a story.
Okay. And when you say clean, do you mean like clean?
Clean. Like with the clean note, clean.
Yes.
14 minutes, please. The Rock and Kurt Angle cut a promo where both of them are kind of like, this is bullshit. What the fuck? I didn't know going to the owner was an option.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm agreeing with this pile of monkey crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if Triple H wins, if Sting retains, I'm gonna win at the Royal Rumble. Both of them saying that.
Rock and Angle both pissed about Triple H.
Lulu,
But still.
I know what Triple H did was bad, but you don't gotta go.
Where does she go? Where's her spot?
Oh, she out.
Like outside?
No, out of this room.
Yeah, where's your spot? Like we're in the house. Where's she going?
Oh, she's going to my bed.
Oh, okay.
She'll get up, check that I'm still in here doing this, and then go back to bed.
She's ready for bed.
Yes.
Yeah. Stop with this booking bullshit. It's bedtime.
It is exactly that. Tag match. These Samoan bulldozers of Samoa Joe and ECMO versus John Cena and Monty Brown. In a wild brawl.
Wow.
And I'm going to do a favor, say, in an open match.
I make one comment about Monty Brown, and now Nick's like, no, see? Look what all I'm doing for him.
Oh, no, Joe's pinning Monty Brown in this match. Come on. It's very funny that I had that written on here already.
Yeah.
So. And then after, John Cena's much better friend Tajiri comes out to save him from the Samoans.
He saves John, but not Monty from the Samoans.
You know, I just have it as Tajiri saves Cena. I didn't know if the other stuff there was necessary, but
That's what you told me. You told me he saves John. You didn't tell me he saves Monty.
yeah, fuck. I guess Tajiri said, "Fuck Monty Brown, send his ass back to TNA."
John Bradshaw Layfield's gonna get one of these one day.
Yeah, he'll get there once, and then he'll be fucking Hawk Layfield in TNA or some shit.
Yeah. Should probably just change it to JBL, honestly.
Sting promo. Triple H is the biggest ass kisser in the history of this business, and it will be his pleasure to foil this plan, this latest plan of his, and beat his ass next week on Raw.
Triple H is an ass-kissing jabroni. You know, I'll just cut to it now.
Good point. And then your main event: Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker.
Wow.
Shawn Michaels cost The Undertaker his match. So this is a revenge match here. 20-minute open slow build. The Undertaker's gonna get a win here.
Just wins?
Just wins. Just gets his revenge here.
Okay.
And that should be Raw.
All right. Undertaker and Shawn Michaels is gonna get like a 98.
I am aware, yes.
Yeah, so I'll say like a 96 on the show.
Yeah. It is a good main event, some might say.
Also, I like how you were like, this show has to be in Miami, but then the thing was a pre-tape, so he could have just
done that.
Could have been
anyway.
he could have just flew to
Could
Miami.
have been anywhere.
Yeah,
You were 100% correct.
yeah. Or like, you know, if you were in another city, you could like, you know, if you were in
Close to
fucking
Miami.
or like if you were just in fucking Indianapolis, you could have been like, the Heat were playing the Pacers.
Sure.
Yeah. Anyway, this got a 63.
Okay.
You got overconfident with Super Crazy because he was getting good matches with Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio, but Paul London is no Eddie Guerrero or Rey Mysterio. I'm sorry, Paul.
Hey, that's what this was testing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't need a test for that. You just looked at the number. Super Crazy get 50 something.
Numbers do not lie. That is true.
58 for Victoria and Emmy.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Sure.
And a 64 for Gail coming out in I guess a large, oversized walking boot and like dragging it on the ground. Like,
God, she should get more like accoutrements for her injuries every week.
Like next week, one crutch. It's the second week, 2 crutches.
Yep.
Yeah. Third week, wheelchair.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, she's got the rest of the League of Nations or whatever your group's called to push her in the wheelchair.
Jim Ross on commentary, like, she broke one toe.
It's healed by now. This is crazy. 73 for Christian and Rosie. You know, that's fine.
Good. Christian's very good.
Christian's very good.
84s.
Rosie was also in the match. 76 for Triple H going to Tongue Shaq. I was actually interested to see what this would get because I didn't know how good of a Tonka Shaq was, and apparently not that good.
No, I knew it wasn't that good, but this is the way that Triple H would get a title shot.
Yeah.
If he wasn't winning it, you know?
A 100 for Steve Austin talking to Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, that checks out.
Yes.
Yeah.
the fucking #1 wrestler in the company and #1 talker in the company, and also Steve Austin.
A 90
in a
for
promo.
Eddie and Ric Flair. Jeez.
Yeah, for Eddie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but jeez. Eddie is at that level where you could basically book him against anybody and it's going to get a 90. Like, you could book Eddie Guerrero versus fucking Chuck Palumbo and it'll get a 90.
Well, we got Velocity next. Let's see. Don't tempt me.
A 90 for Kurt and The Rock being like, you know what? We're both against this. Strangely. Maybe you could do a bit where Kurt like instinctively disagrees with The Rock and he's like, wait, no, you're right. This got an 84 in a real mathin match, but I'll let you have this.
Monty Brown got a 52.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the same number that like Shima's getting.
Yeah.
I don't know if that says more about Monty Brown or Shima.
I don't think it says more about either. I think it's just
a coincidence.
Okay.
Yeah. 75 for Tajiri coming out and saving not Monty Brown. 100 Sting promo.
Okay, sure.
Woo. Yeah, I said this would get a 98 and it got a 90 fucking 8.
Yep.
Yeah. Undertaker getting 100 is crazy.
Never once has he.
No. Like
Shawn and Taker having great chemistry, sure.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, especially like 2004, he's already slowing down. You know what I mean?
Maybe he's just real geeked about this plan I have for him.
Yeah. He's excited to turn heel. 96. I got the main event and the overall bang on correct.
You knew what you were doing.
Yeah. It's funny how I'm more confident about the scores for your show than my show. My show, I'm always like, maybe like a 75, and then I get an 80, and I'm like, oh, an 80.
I mean, you're booking Hoovy in the main event, and I'm booking Taker and Shawn. I think it's a little easier to be more confident in mine than yours.
I believe in Hoovy.
I actually do too.
I believe in Hoovy.
Okay, now I don't. Now I'm out.
I don't know why I clicked this. You're not going to address the locker room on Velocity. All right, what's on Velocity this week?
Chris Jericho promo about the main event.
Sure.
Because this is our New Year's Velocity that is actually on the New Year's show.
It's just him and Danielson mano y mano, correct? Nick?
You're correct, yes.
Okay. You scared me.
I said correct and then started looking for the next one. You must not have heard that correct, though.
Jericho.
I guess I should just keep talking because I've already dropped once today. So now
you scared me.
Oh, this is a bad idea. And then we got a Booker T promo.
Tell me you did not just say that.
Booker T talking about joining the group and how he has been helping the young CM Punk get adjusted to life in the WWE. Sort of claiming a mentorship over CM Punk.
Good luck with that.
CM Punk is notorious for loving veteran wrestlers giving advice to young wrestlers, so he should be fine with this.
Well, now he likes it.
Booker,
now that he's a veteran, he likes it.
Booker and CM Punk in a tag match versus Cologne and fucking Gran Apollo. I could not remember his name. Carlito and Gran Apollo.
I thought I didn't realize you said Cologne. I thought you said clone, and I was like, El Clone?
El Clone.
You got El Clone over here? How long is this?
10.
Okay. Punk or Booker?
Booker. We're rebuilding him a little.
Yeah. He's gonna get the pin and be like, "See, kid, that's how you do it."
Or in a Batista promo.
Haven't seen them all stream.
No, that's why I put him here. Especially since they have a match at the fucking New Year's show. Not against each other, but a match.
Okay.
4 minutes, because I think if I do the full 6, this will be off balance, but do the full 6. Fuck it. I'll change it later if I need to. Sorry. And they are going to cut a promo on their tag match that is happening at the New Year's show.
What's the
what
match are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm giving it to you now because it's not announced. Don't worry, your confusion is warranted. Randy Orton and The Undertaker taking on Shawn Michaels and Batista of Evolution.
I can label this surprise. This is a surprise for sure. Promo setting up Orton Taker versus Batista HBK for Raw.
Hey, the New Year's ooh, my voice did not like that. The New Year's Raw is kind of fucking packed.
It seems that way.
Sting, Triple H, Angle, and Rob. Fucking Shawn and Batista versus Taker and Orton, and the tag championship match with Hurricane, and a Samoa Joe surprise defense of the IC title.
It could be against anybody.
That I think has a chance to get match of the night, even with those other matches on the card. So, fucking insane.
You think the Samoa Joe match is going to get 100? Because that's what it's going to take to be the match of the night.
Has a chance.
Okay.
This match will not get 100 though. Kane versus Shelton Benjamin.
This match will not get 100.
8-minute Shelton wins.
Remember last week when the Dum Dums attacked those other guys?
Funny you should. No, I'm just kidding. They're not coming out and attacking again.
No, we're just gonna act like that never happened. I mean, you're not. That is the correct response. So I'm just curious.
I'm sure commentary will be like, I wonder if the Dum Dums feel vindicated now that they attacked the people that they kicked them out of the group. Good thing we don't have to worry about that anymore.
just Taz being like, Michael Cole being like, I wonder if they feel vindicated. And then Taz being like, yeah, they probably do. That's probably all the vindication they'll ever need. Don't have to worry about that anymore.
Jericho Danielson. "20 minutes.
Wow.
Bryan Danielson wins. I think good.
Yeah. Now you're gonna percentage and time.
Okay. I think we'll get.
No, this is gonna get like an 80.
Yeah, 80 was kind of where I was
Yeah.
thinking as well.
It's a big turnaround from last week's worst ever velocity.
Are there 3 angles? Hold on. Yes,
yes.
there are.
Are they all different?
Okay.
Let's see, we got hype. We got character development. And we got surprise. Alright, here we go. 84 promo for Chris Jericho. Good.
Additionally, there was also Bryan Danielson. Yeah, we're not giving him a mic yet.
No, he wasn't even on screen. A 64 for the Booker T promo, but Booker is... It's crazy that you put these two together because they are both in the, like, I have tried to push them and it just won't take. I'll just put them together. That'll fix it.
No, Booker's mentoring CM Punk in how to disappoint me.
Ah, I see. I thought he was trying to help him like become a better wrestler, but he's teaching him how to be a big disappointment. That does make more sense.
You've got to be fucking kidding me, guys.
CM Punk hasn't broke a 60 all stream.
Okay, but he was only 4 points lower than Booker T, who I wanted to give the title to.
Yeah, that's not great either.
If you told me Punk was only 4 points lower than Booker T before I started booking either of them, I'd be like, hell yeah, I succeeded.
Yeah, Punk's
did it.
super over. Yeah.
Yeah.
76 for this. I guess Batista's not a big talker.
Taker used subtle mannerisms off screen?
Huh. Yeah, he did. That's
probably not working as intended.
no.
Okay.
But I suppose Batista must have been like, yeah, we'll see if you and your partner Undertaker can get along. And Randy was like, what? Why wouldn't we?
We're both nice guys.
Undertaker's my friend.
Randy Orton is 10 years old to you, and that is correct.
This got an 80, so it did not get 100, but it got a lot better than I thought it would have.
Yes.
Yeah. And an 82. Only slightly better than Kane versus Shelton Benjamin.
Danielson getting a 72 is like fucking miles ahead of CM Punk.
Yeah.
Despite starting 10 months after him.
Yep. True and true.
I hate it here.
77. Not quite the 80, but good.
Yeah, but a very good velocity.
1.5 milli. Pop recap. Gained a bunch in America and Canada and in Ireland.
Okay, sure.
There you go.
We are next stream going to get to the awards. I'm super I think Eddie's going to win Wrestler of the Year, but I'm super curious if any of the Japanese guys are gonna just snatch it from
Eddie, no shot. You're gonna win everything.
Yeah. This is what I do.
All right. Like, the only thing I would even have a shot at would be, like, Best Young Wrestler. But even then, you're probably going to get, like, Samoa Joe to win it.
And Joe should win that. You should be
AJ
able to
Styles
get,
is pretty good young wrestler.
AJ is better than Joe. AJ is young still.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might. How many years pro is he at this point?
I don't know.
I don't know if he qualifies.
He might not. Don
Bill
Fry
Goldberg.
joined the HWA. What is Michael Hayes cooking over there? He's not good at anything.
No, he's good at wearing a sweaty shirt and rocking a mustache.
He's got 45 pop. I mean, for HWA, that's probably like top of the card.
That's got to be top of the card, right?
Yeah. Noah prepares a tour. Bill Goldberg agrees to New Japan deal. So New Japan just came into a bunch of money, apparently.
I think they brought them both in last tour, too. I think they're just making reckless decisions. Okay.
Sonny Siaki goes to HWA. Sean O'Hare also going to Puerto Rico. Yeah, stuff just be happening. But yeah, we're going to call it there. I don't want to book a second Impact, and I want to go watch that Desperado Deathmatch show at 11, which it almost is. So,
okay. Yep.
Yeah, we're going to call it there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. We'll be back next week. It'll be 2005, so that'll be the big theme of next week's show. We'll get to look at all the awards, all the stuff that changes. It'll be a new month. There'll probably be a bajillion. It might be contract season. We'll see about that. Tune in for that. And then, of course, Tuesday, WCW. We might make it to the Clash of Champions. I think we're going to make it to the Clash of Champions. I think it's going to be a Saturday taping. Super Nitro, and then Clash of the Champions, where we will do the 2 semifinals for our vacant title tournament, which will then set us up for Sold Out the following week. So go check that out over there. If you haven't watched WCW in a while, everything's different. So maybe go check that out. And if you're watching this on YouTube, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And that's going to do it. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.